Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcasts. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
Area sports looked a lot different back in 1952 when Jim Kelly opened his first dealership in Fort Wayne. 70 years later, that original dealership has grown into the Kelly Automotive Group with 14 brands in 3 locations, including our new Fort Wayne Auto Mall and Kelly Chevrolet on Lima Road. Fort Wayne continues to support our local teams and businesses. Thank you for 70 years. We could have never done it without you. Visit us today at drivekelly.com.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Palmer was sick.
Back here at the Sport One Parkview Ice House as we get set for game number 2 here of the evening. Carroll Chargers and the Leo Lions get things ready to go here. And we're watching warm-ups and an interesting move. The Leo Lions look to be starting. Double check the grade.
Ian Demarest.
Sophomore goaltender, Ian Demarest.
Yeah.
To make sure I was saying the grade right.
Yeah, so a bit of an interesting choice, not one we saw coming. Mulholland not out there, that would appear to be probably, given the weather, probably sickness related, you would have to think. And you know what? Credit to Demarest, because last time he played against Carroll here in league action, albeit that was kind of a lost game. That was when Leo got boat raced for like 4 or 5 goals in the first period. Demarest, though, in cleanup duty for 2 periods and a little bit of change, did pretty well, so he's got good size. So we'll see what he's got, Honestly, you know what? The way it's gone for Leo against Carroll has not been all that good in the past. So why not try something different? We'll see what they get out of this here. Just looking back, last time it was 4-2. And then before that, of course, it was the 7-1 game. So we'll see what we get out of this one.
So Leo and Carroll reenacting military night here. It's going to be great for the Carroll side because, my God, I cannot see a thing on their jersey. So this is going to be great. And they're coming down to me and you here twice.
Yeah.
So this is going to be all kinds of fun.
Well, the good news is if the pass has been any indication, the puck is probably going to be down here a lot. So maybe that actually works in your favor.
And there's at least one player I'll be able to call, so if he does his signature toe drag, and we all know who that will be.
Yeah, there will be a few out there that just the way they skate.
Yeah, I'm just looking down there right now. We're in their huddle. I cannot see
you can't
anything.
Yeah, you can.
Good Lord, they definitely got the camo theme right.
If you really get locked in, you can kind of start making out numbers, but it is tough. And I think looking through the net doesn't help.
Yeah,
that kind of skews it even more.
Made me question my prescription here on my glasses.
Oh, yeah, I might have to get those checked.
Well, we'll pause for the anthem here as we get set to go. So we get set for puck drop here, 15 on the board. As we talked about, take a look at the goaltenders here to start things off. Leo going with Ian Demarest, and opposite him, no real surprise there is
Van Antwerp.
Yeah, Van Antwerp. I don't know why.
Drawing a blank on it, it happens.
No, I just saw the white pads, and I know Ganau has white pads, but obviously he's too tall to be Ganau.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think the height's the giveaway.
I don't know.
Yeah, you can't tell numbers, but we can tell height, and that's the key differentiator here on the goaltending for Carroll. And it looks like Ganau also has a black helmet, so there's that. So, yeah, standard protocol. Van Antwerp's numbers, a 1.13 goals against, .939 save percentage. Demarest in obviously very limited minutes, 2.61 goals against, .917 save percentage. Just one league game played to his name, and that was, of course, that game against Carroll where he played. Let's check the numbers here. He played, 34-ish minutes? So a big test for him tonight, and as well, a look into Leo's future a little bit, you'd have to think. I believe Balmer and Mulholland are both seniors, and they are, so Demarest the presumptive starter next year as well.
So face-off controlled here by the Lions. As Ama goes off the wall, up for Calhoun. This one at center ice. Gathered up now by Kraus, dumped inside the zone. Now Blau off the wall. Ganau gives chase as it's knocked away there. Sent down to the ice. It's cleared down and it will be played by Kraus. This one's sent inside the zone here. Giving chase is Carroll. They get it out of the zone. Chapman with it. Knocked down by Braun. As is picked up here at center ice. Ganau with it. Ganau with a shot in and out of the glove of Demarest. He gets a piece of it, just enough. Held in at the zone. There's a shot that's hit the front.
Goodness.
Oh, off a friendly shin pad and in.
That is a toughie. Who's this one even going to get credited to? It looks like it might be Baldwin that gets the credit on it. Or is it? Yeah, it looks like it's going to be Michael Baldwin. So, yeah, who does this even hit? As, you know, you catch Demarest going the other way. The redirect comes to his near side, and that's just a tough break.
Woo. Music came on right there. Must have given the old sound system a kick. I do emphasize old.
Yeah, one of the many things that could probably use a little bit of an upgrade here. A little bit of a reinvestment. Some capital expenditure, if you will.
Here's Wolf. Taken away by Lips. Goes over to the far side. Austin picks it up here, up to Hendricks. Hendricks we talked about a little bit prior to our first game. Had a pretty good week last week, a goal and an assist, helping Leo in their victory over Homestead.
Yeah, so right in the thick of the scoring race, and this is actually a big game for that one because all top 4 scorers, top 5, honestly, if you want to include Cup, right in the mix here. Ganau and Braun right now tied at 16. Hendricks and Robinson tied at 15 and tied for 3rd place. And then backing it up, finishing out the top 5 is Cup with 14. Then it's a 3-point gap down to the next highest, which I believe is Bertel's, and it is.
Knoblau gets it inside the zone here. Taken away, here comes Ganau. Yes, with a shot save made. Braun a rebound, sends it wide. Ganau ties up here. Tripped up on the play, and we're going to have a penalty called on the Lions. Power play to the Chargers as the Leo touches up here. And we get a tripping call. Carroll gets the first power play of the game.
Yeah, so Carroll already with the 1-0 lead, quickly onto the power play. See if they can quickly make this 1-2, which would be no bueno for Leo.
White's out there with Cup. And now, Carroll's got one too many. Trying to see if their camo works a little bit with the 6-man. Face off won by Leo. Goes off the wall and out of play. So Cup, White, Ganau, Kraus, and looks like Braun far side. It's Kraus to, I think, Braun. Yeah, it looks like Braun. That one is sent off a shin pad to the far corner. Here's Cup. Cup with it to Braun. Braun with a shot that's off a shin pad of Calhoun, goes wide. Out to Braun. Braun a drive, redirected again by Calhoun wide. Cup with it near side. Takes it behind the net. Off the wall out to the blue line. It's Kraus. Back out for Cup. Back down for Kraus. Far circle, there's a shot save made. Rebound, save made again by Demarez. It squirts loose. And we got a penalty coming up. This one was behind the play by the back official. It's a cross check, and I think it's going to go on Leo.
Yeah, it is. So that's going to be 59 seconds of 5-on-3. Carroll, so far in the first 61 seconds of this, doing a good job moving the puck around. Just didn't get the shots off. They finally do. Bit of a mess going on in front of the net. Demarest unable to cover. They get shots. Then comes the cross check, and now a 5-on-3 is going to be picked up here for 59 seconds for the Chargers, and a terrific opportunity. And they could also potentially parlay that with a solid amount of 5-on-4 time if they can score this one quick here.
Here is Ganau. Over for Kraus. To Braun. Braun to Ganau. A little too hard. In and out of his stick. Back out to the point. Over for Kraus. Braun with the shot. Scores! A power play goal. 2-0 Carroll.
Yeah, could see that one coming. Braun, wicked wrister there. And sends that one top shelf, short side. And it's a 5-on-3 goal. And the Chargers lead 2-0. 4 minutes and 2 seconds into this game and still have 1:39 of 5-on-4 time.
Face-off won by the Chargers, still on the power play. Back inside the zone is Braun. Met there by Reith. Braun gets it back. Out to the point. Phillips down to Braun. Braun to Ganal, back to Braun in the low slot. There's a shot, scores! Back-to-back goals on the power play. And it's Braun again.
All right, yeah, now 3-0, and that one comes, 22 seconds later. And Brandon, I unfortunately am going to say I think this might be a long night.
And it is a short night for Demarest as they're going with the goalie change, trying to stop the momentum here.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, I don't know if I'd necessarily say it's on Demarest.
No,
I mean,
not at all.
The circumstances definitely been unfavorable to start the game.
Not at all. I mean, your first goal deflected off your own teammates' shin pads, and then 2 straight power play goals.
Yeah. I don't know.
None of that, to me, is on Demarest at all.
Yeah, and I don't know about a wake-up call for your team quite yet either. I mean, again, those circumstances are still unfavorable to the team as a whole as well. So I don't know if it's a jumpstart the team situation, but either way, whatever it is, yeah, that one just wasn't meant to be. So we'll see if Balmer can kind of steady the ship here. But 3 goals in the first, 4 minutes and a half is certainly digging a bit of a hole to start things off here.
Schwartz with it now. Trying to go right through the middle, cannot. Far side, down to Hendricks. Tries to center it to Austin, taken away. Here comes Carroll. Off the wall, sent down behind the goal. Balmer plays it. Oh, mishandled it. As it is Roth. Taken away, kept inside the zone. That's Cup, who lost the stick. I'm trying to use their shells, and that's no better because it's the black.
That's
offsides.
That's what that is. That is offside. Yeah,
I'm trying to use the shells to cheat a little bit with Carroll, but it's the black numbers with just a white outline, so that's not helping here.
Yeah, no, that's not going to help you out. I think you're just going to have to hope that, you can tell who is who by how they skate, which for the top guys is fine. It's as we get, middle to the low end of the lineup where that was going to be a little more challenging, I would say. As having to have dealt with it at one point myself.
Here is Finfrock. Over for Robinson. Oh, through the feet. Poked away there just at the center ice line. Looks like Baldwin. He's poked away by Calhoun. Calhoun takes a tiny bump there. Oh, Baldwin gets sent into the boards. And we're going to have another penalty coming up to Leo.
Yeah, Leo is certainly not helping themselves here in this one.
This goes to the corner, kept alive. It's touched up by Leo. And another penalty, and right now Leo's shooting themselves in the foot.
Yeah. Like I said, Brandon, I don't know. I think this might just be a long night. For whatever reason, this matchup, the last 3 meetings between these two in the, regular season, it just didn't really go all that well. For whatever reason, Leo just can't seem to, elevate the game right now when they take on Carroll. You go back to week 2, 3-1. That one was all right, empty net goal at the end as well. That 7-1, obviously not a contest there. And even the last game between these two didn't feel like it was particularly close. And then this one has just gotten off to a similarly poor start to that 7-1 game. Not quite that extreme. But for all intents and purposes, very much starting on the back foot. So
it's 2-10 for Robinson for boarding, and Hendricks is in there.
Worse.
Hendricks is in there serving the minor.
Yeah. So apparently it's got to be someone from the ice that serves the 2-10, which I did not know that was a rule.
Here's Krause over for Braun. Braun with a shot, save made. Baumert.
Yeah, having one of your best players gone for 12 minutes when you're trying to work your way back from a 3-0 deficit is far from ideal.
Far side, face-offs won by the Chargers.
Oh, there you go.
And we get a penalty. Interference.
Yeah, and it'll be on Cup coming off the face-off. Looks like he just got, tripped him up a little bit.
Which is why in my head I was thinking tripping, not necessarily interference.
2 minutes is 2 minutes at the end of the day. So either way. So that'll be of a little bit of relief to Leo. So 137 to the 4-on-4 here.
Face-off's won by Carroll. Sent around to the near side. It's cleared down the ice, and it's going to go for an icing. So we're coming off the face-off, Leo with the win. It's Schwartz. Schwartz behind the net. Tries to stuff with a wraparound. It's loose and blown dead. Face-off won here by Carroll. They throw it down the ice, trying to spring Braun here on its break, but it's broken up. Here is Ganau. Poked away by Litz, but Ganau gets it back. As those two are still tied up, here's Austin with a shot that's blocked in front. Up to Ganau. Pressure by Lips. Taken away by Austin. Here's Austin with a chance. Save made by Van Antwerp. There's a crunch along the boards. Don't even know who made the hit.
Yeah, I don't either. Couldn't tell. Can't tell you. Don't know.
Here's Braun with it now. Braun with it. There's a shot redirected way up into the safety netting by Bomber.
Yeah, so things kind of starting to slow down a little bit here. No goals in the last few minutes for Carroll, so there's that. We're still at this 4-on-4, though.
Yeah, that seems like it's been going on for a couple of minutes.
I agree.
Face-off won here by the Chargers. Sent down low. Amick far side as the Lions are now on the power play here.
Sorry.
I don't think my officer is working out for you there.
No, it's not, but it's just to give the legs a quick rest, Just like a player grabbing a quick seat on the bench.
Oh, turned over. There's Lalonde as that one's broken up by the defense. Baumert. What's your phrase? Delivering a
pizza
right there. There's a save made by Van Antwerp. Gifted one. Express delivery on that one.
Yeah, I was going to say. That one was hot and ready, Little Caesars style.
I could have sworn I just saw our camera feed flash.
That would have been very unfortunate.
Faceoff's controlled by the Chargers. They're coming down the ice. It is Braun. It was. Here is Crawford. Crawford feeds up eyes, looking for Meyer. Gets there. He'll dump it inside the zone as Haynes gives chase. He's cut off on the chase as it's rolling around right now and out to the neutral zone. Here comes Carroll.
Good eye from Ganau there. He about got lit up.
And Crawford the other way here. Hits the brakes and easily stripped at the puck. Braun gets in just over the line, was Cup.
Yeah, well, when you look at it, I didn't see it, but when they come into my vision, I was like, well, Cup is well offsides there. He was, solidly ahead of the play there. Didn't see it as they were crossing the line, though, so he could have really thrown the heat on trying to cut to the net.
Here's Chapman off the wall, round over to the far side. Hendricks with it. Tries to clear out of the zone, cannot, knock down by Cup. As Hendricks tries again. This time he carries it. Feeds up for Schwartz. Poke checked away as it's gloved down by Leo. Austin to Hendricks. In front of Schwartz. Save made. Van Antwerp. Good backdoor try. And we got a penalty coming up.
Well, that's not the surprising part. The question is going to be who it's on. And based on the reaction, it looks like it's going to be on Carroll.
It looks like Van Antwerp. He can't believe it if it is him.
What did he even get a penalty for? We're just going to find out.
Either way, it's a Leo power play here. First full power play of the game.
Interesting.
So I'm pretty sure we'll get the announcement in the text here from Mulholland.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, it's on Van Antwerp. He's confused.
Yeah, I didn't even see what he did.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I got no idea. Here's Reith. Hooking?
Holding.
Oh, holding. But still.
Might have held the stick. I don't know.
There's a shot redirected in front. Carroll with a short-handed try here. It's Ganal. Back to Braun. There's a shot stick save made by Bomber. It's into the safety net. I thought he said hooking. I'm like, I have never in 27 years of living and knowing hockey, I have never seen a goaltender get a hook.
Yeah, no. So he must have grabbed the stick or something. I couldn't tell you. I mean, we obviously can't really see from all the way down here on the opposite end of the ice, but yeah.
So holding on Van Antwerp. Very interesting. Then again, I've never seen a goalie with a hold either, but.
They're just calling them tonight.
Here's Knoblau up to Calhoun. Calhoun skates it behind the net. Looking out to the blue line, Knoblau left his spot as he thought Calhoun was going to skate it more out to the blue line. Leo a little out of sync here on the passing.
That was a toughie right there.
Lon racing over to that far side to keep it in. Kill off time as they tie up along the wall. Finfrock works it out. He gets over the blue line into neutral. Finfrock over the far side line. He's into the zone. Poke checked away. Carroll tries to clear and is able to do so. Up to Lips. Poked away there by Braun. Here's Reeves behind the net looking to set up the breakout. As Braun chases him out of there, gets it up to Lips. 15 to go here on the power play. There's a shot, missed it wide. Here's Reith. He's able to hold it in. Takes a weird hop off a stanchion and is cleared down the ice once again. And that's going to do it for the power play. 2 seconds to go as Carroll returns to full strength. Braun sends it down low. It's behind the net. Reith with it. He's cut off there as Ganal takes a heavy hit there from Lips. Seems like those two have been kind of going at it tonight.
Yep.
Loose puck to the near side. Reith. Pressure by Braun. Lips picks it up here. Feeds up for Haynes. In and out of his stick. Meyer with it. Meyer into the zone here. Poke checked away. There's a shot by Lips. Or Haynes, excuse me, and it's caught by Van Antwerp. Off the face-off. Is sent down around the wall. 2:20 to go here in the first. Here comes Carroll. Short side, White. Carries it behind the net to the far side. Pass to the slide is intercepted by Schwartz. Schwartz into the zone here. To Austin. Austin with a shot. Save made. Van Antwerp.
Yeah, so nice little play there from Leo. Schwartz kind of stops up, makes a nice little soft pass to Austin, who kind of cuts back across to that right circle and gets a good shot off. But, Van Antwerp does a good job cutting down that angle, and relatively routine save there for him.
Face-off won there by Carroll. As it's worked over to the far side, Hendricks with it. Trying to feed it into the middle. Out to the point. It's Roth. Goes down for Hendricks again. He's pressured by Klein. Feeds up ice. Here comes Carroll. It is Cup. To Wolf. Centers in front. It's loose to White. Now here's Cup. Over to the far side. There's a wrist shot. Tipped in front. Wide. Roth with it. He's poke checked by Cup. As those two tie up. And we're going to get penalties here.
Yeah, really no comment on that one, honestly. I think, Roth kind of plants Cup to the wall. Kind of holds him there for a second. Cup is like, probably, it's 3-0, whatever. Why are you just holding me the wall? It has had enough of that, and I think they're both going to be going for that. Don't really think there's much more to it.
Both rough. I couldn't tell if they signaled 4-on-4 or 5-on-5.
I'd probably say 5-on-5.
Faceoff looks to be inside the Leo zone. Nothing's going up on the board, at least yet.
Yeah, well, so with 5 guys out, it'll be 2 and a whistle.
Yeah, I guess I could count instead of just waiting for the scoreboard.
Yeah, 2 and a whistle.
Off the face-off, it slowly rolls to Bomber, and we'll just do this again. To the near side corner we go. It is Shurik. A minute to go here in the first. Out to the blue line, held in. Sent down low. Behind the goal line, Finfrock with it. Racing up the ice. Finfrock into the zone here. Goes behind the net to the near side now. Hits the brakes at the corner. Sends it out to the blue line. Knablau's shot. Save made there. Rebound pops out to the far side. Held in by Leo. Oh, turned over and cleared. To center. Here's Finfrock. Just inside the blue line. Gets pressured. And it's played by Calhoun. There's a shot that's redirected by Klein. As the horn sounds, that'll do it for the first period. We'll take a quick break here on Summit City Sports.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Back here at the Sport One Parkview Ice House. Fresh 15 on the board. Still 3-0 right now in favor of Carroll.
Yeah, not much to comment on that one. Shots on goal that period are actually fairly close. 13-9 in favor of Carroll. So not too bad, but obviously the 3-0 score is not what you were looking for tonight if you were Leo. So we'll see if they can battle their way back from this one. The good news is they've kind of settled things down. It looks like we might have an ice issue, by the way, at the far side, which might be holding things up a little bit here, but we'll see if Leo can kind of fight back a little bit in this one. They're still without Robinson, but he should be coming back here in the next little bit. It shouldn't be too much longer.
So I think he took it around, what, the 9-ish minute mark?
Yeah, somewhere around there.
And he served the full 2. So 7 from the 10. Be about 3 minutes left, give or take. 2-3 minutes. So, yeah, about the 12-minute mark here. 12, 11-minute mark probably. So off the face-off is controlled by Leo. Worked into the zone here. Fed up ice. Braun with it. Tries to center it. It's loose far side as it's held inside the zone. Tip just wide. Behind the net. Rolls to the corner. Looks like it's good now. Oh, it's stripped of the puck there. A good interception. Here comes Hendricks. And Carroll goes back the other way. Now with a shot. Glove save made by Baumert.
Now the number situation might be interesting because they're going to the far side. At least you'll get to see them down here if they have to set up a breakout and whatnot, though.
Face-off is far side. It's won by Carroll. Sent down low. To the far corner. This puck played now by Calhoun. Sent over to the far corner. Can't see who it is. It's out to the point.
Might be White.
Here's Phillips. The save there by Palmer. Yeah, we need to have a talk with Des on this one. That one's wide.
I think the players just decided they were going to go for it. You know, if you pay for it, might as well use them, I guess. But
here comes Leo into the zone here. It's knocked down by Reed. Phillips with it here. He has it over the blue line, off sides. Off the face-off, tied up, it is Haynes who gets it inside of the Carroll end. Held at the blue line, it is sent down low, given chase is Klein. Klein over to the far side. Lalonde with it, one of the Lalondes. Baldwin at center ice gets it into the zone. Roth with it. This one's cleared down the ice. Van Antwerp thought about it. As the loose puck's picked up here, Meyer lost the stick, slashed out of his hands. There's going to be a penalty called on Carroll. And great, I never started my clock.
Let's okay.
Go. 12:27 remaining here. I'll get it matched up. 12:27 and a 2-minute power play for Leo. Slashing is the call. I do apologize for a lot of like the dead air. I'm just trying to see who it is. I mean, who these Carroll players are that are playing in the far end. It's just really, really tough.
It's an unideal situation.
Genau with it. He is skating this up shorthanded.
Ooh.
He's hit hard into the boards by Lips. Like I said, Lips and Genau, they're going each other for tonight.
Yeah, they've had a couple collisions.
Here comes Schwartz. It's Will Lalonde picking up the slashing. It is cleared down the ice. Leo setting up a breakout now behind the net. Braun is applying pressure. Schwartz over the line. Gets it to Hendricks. Hendricks with a shot that's redirected wide. Lips with it, far side. Gets poke checked by Braun. Braun trying to get around Lips, but good positioning there. Keeps him away from it. Loose puck gathered up by Genau. Genau. Centers it to Braun. Oh, just ahead of him.
Yeah, nobody around him, too.
Braun with a steal, with a shot. Glove save made there by Baumert.
Yeah, really nice stick lift there from Braun, but a really good glove save as well from Baumert. Able to stop that one, and, you know, he's done what he came in to do and has settled things down for his squad here in this one.
Off the face-off, Carroll gets it down low. Leo, still 33 seconds on the power play. Here is Amick. To Finfrock. Sent down low, Krause around the wall. Can't get it out of the zone, so Krause has it back to the near side. Backhand feed held in again by Amick. Robinson with it. Robinson returns to the ice. Robinson a shot, save made, and out of the glove, rolls in front of the crease, and a good tie up there by Klein on Calhoun. Breaks it up as that one nails the linesman, so it doesn't go all the way down the ice. Carroll returns to full strength here. Krause off the wall, cleared down the ice, and it's going to go for an icing. Bring the face off back down into the Carroll end. Looks like a few changes here for both teams. Haynes and Genau to the face-off. Won by Genau. Try to stretch pass to Braun. It's cut off there by Roth. It's inside the zone. Looks like Genau with it. Good diving play there. The defenseman without a stick, breaking it up. Carroll has the centers in front. Save made there by Palmer. Out to the point. Another wrist shot. Tipped in front. Lands in front. And another save, Palmer. Might have been blocked, actually. As there's a toe drag. Yeah, that's Braun.
Hey, that would have been nasty, too, if he scored. I thought he might have some daylight there.
There's a reverse hit. That would be Shurik with the long hair. Or Shearer. There's a shot blocker save made by Van Antwerp. Now gets a bump there from Serafini. Phillips sends this one through the sky, lands into the stick of Genau. Drops it for Braun. A shot that's high and wide. That one's really sunk in right there along the Zamboni door. There's a shot loose in front. Bomber finds it and covers.
Yeah, that must have been what they were looking at down there before the period started. That's just, you know, how it is. Do you know if they redo the ice every summer?
Yeah,
entirely. Do they do it entirely?
Yeah, they at least melt one of the sheets for the roller rinks, and they had State Wars here this past.
Oh, yeah, so all of them. So
all the rinks got melted down.
So
well, don't forget we had those ice issues, so.
Yeah, I know. But, I mean, the ice has been, bad all year, right? I don't know. I don't think it's been very good personally, at least based on what people have said to me. Obviously, I'm not down there, so.
Yeah, the playing days are
long gone.
long gone.
I won my adult league championship, and I tapped out. I'm like, you know what? I'm good, man.
Yeah, I played, we both played varsity. I tried the beer league. I played collegiate.
I'm good. I always do, I knew for a long time my future in hockey, if there was going to be one, was not on the ice. So
yeah.
I had no interest in delaying that. I was like, you know what, I'm just going to go to school, not concern myself with playing hockey, and, cards fall where they may. And the cards have fallen right here for high school hockey on Wednesday nights, baby.
Yeah. Same for me, at least until the end of the season.
Yeah, another month and a half or so here, give or take.
This one's worked out into neutral. Pedersen shoots it into the zone here. Amick behind the net, sends it around for Hendricks. Dumped back inside the zone. Up for Hendricks. Hendricks to Schwartz. Schwartz with speed. Centers it in front, hits the outside of the net, so it doesn't get to the slot. Krause is bodied there by Hendricks. Kept in by Schwartz. Looking at the center in front, takes a hop. Hendricks with the chance. Still loose. Van Antwerp has it.
Wow. Closest opportunity of the game there, I think, for Leo. But Van Antwerp able to take care of it. A little slow getting up. I think, though, just kind of catching himself a little bit here, recuperating. But a little scramble in front. They just can't find it. Van Antwerp, a good job covering that one, getting on top of it. And about halfway through this period, Leo still trailing it by 3.
It's off one here by Leo. Robinson with it. Tries to send it to Calhoun. Shot wide as the net pops off here.
Was another good opportunity. Just sent a touch wide. They're getting closer, though. They're getting closer.
Yeah. I always hated it when the refs would use my water for, like, the pipes and everything.
For real, man. For real.
I was like, I get that. Like, I got to make that last 2 periods here.
Mm-hmm. Or you got to just trade one out with the bench.
This one off the wall at center ice. This one dumped inside the zone as it rolls back into the Carroll end. Shurik sends it down the ice as it will go.
he didn't think so. He realized, and then
first Harbor waved it off, so Bomber was going to slide out to play it. And then he saw Harbor actually call him the ice, and he's just going to lift the pad and let it go.
Yeah. Heads up play, man. Way to be paying attention. Yeah, come on, Robinson. You got to back that up, my friend.
Finfrock with it. Taking it over to the far side. Hits the brakes. Tries to cut back to the near side. He's met there at the wall. It is controlled by Calhoun. Now to Finfrock again. Tried to clear it out to the point. There's a drive wide. This one worked out by White. Bouncing puck finds White, who gets it inside the zone. As Finfrock gets it in. Klein sends it down the ice. It is going to be played by Roth, so no ice. This one dumped into the zone. Klein over to the far side. Looking out to the blue line, kept in by Roth towards the net. Van Antwerp has it. Play whistled down.
Yeah, I mean, now that you said it, I do.
Yeah. We were on mute there for a second. Yeah, we're just talking about, I'm hearing like a low static in our headsets. That's what we were just talking about. Sends over to Crawford. As there we go. 5:34 left in the period now. We are all over the place. There's a shot just wide of the net. Held in at the blue line by Amick. Sends it down low. Round over to the far side. And we're going to have a penalty here.
On Leo.
Yeah, on the Lions. Here's Braun. Gets around the defense. Braun fans on the shot. In front again. That one is touched up. Oh, Braun's going to want that one back.
That would have been quite nasty. That would have been a bit of a beauty goal, but that's all right. You just have to settle to maybe get that one made back up later here. As it's another power play to Carroll. They're fourth.
That's just getting ready to ask what we were up to.
Number 4.
So Carroll on the power play here. As Leo gets it and clears it down the ice. Kraus reverses off the wall. Here's Ganau. Here is Cup. Cup with the chance, and that one is just a tad wide. Here's a shot in and out of the glove of Bomber, and cleared by the defense. It is Kraus with it now. Braun picks it up here, setting up a breakout. He's skating up the far side. Picks up speed, far side. Takes it below the goal line to the near side. Out to the point, Kraus with it. Fed over to the far side. There's a shot wide of the net. Kraus racing to keep it in, he's able to do so. Braun with it, down low, back to Braun. It's loose, far side, corner. Up into the air, and lands in the corner. Carroll comes away with it here, out to the point. Braun over to the far side. There's a shot, wide. It's out to Cup. To Braun, a shot. That one's redirected up and out of play.
So not too much going on here on this Carroll power play. They've, been working it around, but not too many dangerous chances. They have a couple from the slot. But so far, coming up empty with 8 seconds to go.
So off the face-off, it is Lips who hits it around the wall, kept in at the blue line. In front to nobody. Finfrock with it. There is a shot. That is stopped by Baumert. And it's worked out to Schwartz. Played off sides here for Carroll. Fed up for Hendricks, who gets it inside the zone here. Sent down low. Here's Hendricks towards the front. It's broken up. Here comes Braun up the ice with speed. Braun centers it, is broken up by Schwartz.
Penalty coming.
It's on Carroll.
They called too many men on that?
Huh? They're on a... huh? I didn't think they were in the field of play.
I was going to say, I don't think they were either. I think they were just making a line change. Yeah, I don't know about that one.
And it's usually the linesman
That's
that
also
call.
what I'm thinking. I'm like, that's not normally something that he would be calling, but...
Unless it's different down here.
Whatever, man.
Whatever. Leo on the power play. Here's Robinson. Down to Calhoun. Out to Amick. Just barely kept it alive. There's a spin around shot loose in front. Takes a few bounces, goes over to the far side. Robinson has it. Centers it in front. It's on the ice somewhere. There it is. Far side. Austin to Robinson. Tries to send it to Calhoun. Is picked off and cleared. Oh, it dies in the snow there right along the Carroll bench. Schwartz into the zone, tries to feed it to the middle. Here's Hendricks with the backhand. Save made. Finfrock out to the blue line, and dangerous. No hand pass here. Amick gets it back inside the zone. 1 minute to go here. This is cleared down the ice. Looking to stretch Braun for a shorthanded chance. It's intercepted. Schwartz a drive. And a mini windmill there by Van Antwerp. Finfrock to the face-off against Ganau. I don't know what's going on with my computer. I hit the start time and it pulled up a dictionary for the definition of start.
Nice.
There's Lips, a shot that's wide. Out to the blue line. Kept in. Schwartz centers to the slot. Finfrock a shot. Save made. Hendricks scores on the rebound.
All right, there you go. Leo is on the board in the last minute here of this second period. 16.1 seconds to go. Comes around to Hendricks, sends it off the post and in as he catches Van Antwerp sliding the other way. And a little bit of life injected here for Leo. The problem, though, is you don't get too much of a chance to capitalize on it because the period's about to end. But either way, you also still score going into the intermission. So a little bit of juice coming here now. Let's see if they can keep it rolling here through these last 15 seconds and into the intermission. But either way, a big goal. Now you finally got one on the board. You break the ice. Start to build a little more confidence. A bit more manageable of a game here now if you're only down 2 as opposed to 3.
Here comes Calhoun. Poked away there at the far corner. It's just laying there. And that will do it here. After 30 minutes of play, 3-1 is our score. We'll take a break here on Summit City Sports.
I worked in higher education and I've worked at other institutions, but none have been like Indiana Tech. Our faculty are very student-centered. They're focused on the students. We know our students by name. We're excited to see them.
Indiana Tech focuses on relationship-based education, and we really try to have the faculty get to know the students inside the classroom and outside the classroom.
What I think the College of Business does especially well is to focus on students. They focus on student engagement both in and out of the classroom. They look for opportunities to help students become who they want to be.
The mission of the College of Business ultimately for students is for them to be ready for the workplace when they graduate, so that they can assimilate into a job and a career, and they are equipped with the information and the skills that they need to be successful in the workplace.
I would say there's one thing that I've come to know Indiana Tech to be, and that's an institution that is full of opportunity. Whether it be from the faculty side, there's always opportunity to do things, but students, I would tell you, there are tons of opportunities here. Take advantage of them. There are opportunities to compete and play sport, whether it be in the athletics department or intramurals. There's opportunities to earn a degree, obviously, but there's also opportunities to earn real-world experience while you're earning that degree. So take advantage of those opportunities while you're here.
We have a business core, and from there students can have concentrations in one or several different areas such as HR, marketing, management. We have degree programs in accounting and finance. So there's just a wide variety of opportunities for them here.
We think it's really important at the College of Business at Indiana Tech to get students involved in real-world business experiences right away, because it's never too early to start skill building. We'll bring authentic projects into the classroom for them. They may have the opportunity to work on a marketing plan, to work on a training program, to solve some business problem that's going on here locally. They'll have access to guest speakers. They'll have the opportunity to be able to work on business projects with a local small business.
Our internship program is really cool because we start students off with a pre-internship seminar their very first year, so that they learn how to put their portfolio of work together. They begin to learn how their coursework plays into their career. And we also work very, very closely with our Career Center, and there are just a list of jobs available at any given time for our students. We in the College of Business also have an internship course where students can earn credit, actual on-the-job credit, while they're actually doing what they want to do when they graduate.
This is a significant position. This isn't just you're there to shadow. This is truly involved. So whether it be at Merrill Lynch, whether it's Parkview Hospital, Micropulse, Steel Dynamics, Zimmer, the list of companies is endless where we've had these in play. And every single one of the students that picks up one of these internships goes on to either an offer there or catapults from that internship into the workforce, into a position that they are more interested in.
We do an annual survey here of our employers, and we know that our students routinely do very, very well, and they're employed in all different kinds of industries and sectors. They're in profit organizations, nonprofit organizations, they're in healthcare, financial services, and they do very well. And I think a big reason of that is because we look for that engagement.
Students in our classes get to learn about project development, proposing ideas, marketing their own ideas, everything from helping a company with a startup project to creating a growth strategy. And I think that's really exciting because our students in classes right now are supporting their peers in starting businesses and marketing.
Indiana Tech College of Business is thrilled and honored to be accredited by the International Accreditation Council for Business Education. Having an accrediting body from an external entity accredit a school of business means that you have a validation of continuous improvement, of quality education. We live by rigorous standards that the accrediting body asks us to maintain on a regular basis, all the way from program decisions to faculty credentialing. All of these things are impacted through accreditation.
Our doctoral program on campus is the PhD in Global Leadership program. I think there are two takeaways from that program that are at the doctoral level that are really powerful. Every single person who enters the workforce has the potential to be a leader. They don't have to be a manager, they don't have to be an administrator. It doesn't matter what field they happen, which industry they happen to work in. They have the potential to be a leader. That's a component, a competency, a subject area that can be applied in almost any discipline. The second takeaway, I would say, would be the global component. We live in a global society, we live in a global marketplace, and so many of our students will not just be working here in the United States. Some students may find themselves working in jobs that take them to different parts of the world.
The advice that I would give an incoming college student would be to brush up on those time management skills, to not be afraid to ask questions, and to get involved. There's many things on campus that students can do, so get involved and have fun.
Some of these different things may involve internships. People gain valuable work skills through collegiate level sports. All of these skills can be brought to prepare students for success in the classroom and also, again, most importantly, in their careers as they move forward.
So a degree from Indiana Tech means that our students have critical thinking, they're creative, and they're always going to be learning. So they could go into a number of paths. I mean, they could start their own business, they could work for a small business, they could work for an agency, they could begin to market products. I mean, there's just a lot of opportunities for our students. They can take what they learn in their classes, having been applied to real projects, and figure out how to market those in the real world.
This league promotes finding diamonds in the rough, kids that didn't have an opportunity, they're on the wrong team, they had the wrong coach. If we can find those kids, which we have 20 of them now, that we build a team in 45 days.
I look at the amazing facilities and the coaching staff, everything looked perfect for me.
It's kind of a no-brainer for me.
Here I heard was very professional, and I had absolutely no idea there was such a big hockey community.
Saw the amazing facilities here and coaching staff.
Felt like it was a good fit for me. I noticed my confidence got up.
I think the system starts with what you do off the ice, right? And that's been our biggest challenge, right? Is taking these kids from different places in the world, right, and bringing them in and trying to establish a culture. And it's been difficult, right, to teach discipline, to teach accountability, to show up on time, right? That's where it all starts. We have the resources that, frankly, other programs don't have, and we try to utilize them to the best of our abilities.
I mean, they'll help each individual out as well as all team stuff, so they do a good job giving everybody what they need to get better at or what they think they should be working on more. Our schedule's really nice during the week. We get a lot of ice time in the gym. All the facilities here are brand new, super nice, from the gym to the locker room. The rink is unreal as it is.
We work out twice a week here, and our trainers give us as much of the resources as they can to push us and make us better off the ice, to help us on the ice too. All of our workouts are kind of tailor-made for hockey players. And
the coaching staff helped me get better, offensively. John Solway helped me work on my stride, my edges.
His teaching is really good. He processes it in a way that makes it easy for us to kind of reciprocate what he's doing in a way that's kind of lower to our level.
For them to see the professionalism and the support that they have, I mean, it's second to none. It's remarkable to see, these guys, getting the chance to, talk to the, people in the community and the kids, and the opportunity to really have that moment to themselves, right? And have that opportunity to essentially, live the day in the life of what it's like to play pro hockey, right? I mean, they're around the Fort Wayne Comets. Earlier in the year, guys were coming out, and helping the kids. And it's remarkable because they get to see what it takes to play at the next level. Right?
Not only Josh, but we've got Jerry Most, who helps with our goaltending, and Paris Duffus, who is a familiar name for Fort Wayne fans that really helps our goalies off the ice. And I think gives them the mental approach that they need to advance to the next level, as we know that's really important with goaltending.
He preaches accountability. He always makes sure accountability on and off the ice, actually. He makes sure we're doing the right things off the ice, and we're, more importantly, doing the right things on the ice, making sure we're, always just ready to go, ready to play, never having our minds stray throughout a game or a practice, always be just ready to go.
We tell these kids all the time, from high school till about college to your junior years, you've got 7 to 8 years to work really hard and get your life on the right path, or you can goof off and not pay attention and get involved with the wrong people, and then the rest of your life after that 8 years is going to be pretty difficult, right? So trying to get them prepared for the real world is priority number one.
There's a lot of hockey players in the world, and you're not all going to make the highest team and not get noticed, or you might become the best hockey player you've ever been at 20. You don't know when you're going to come out of your shell. So they have to have this opportunity to play, or they may never be seen.
Back here at the Sport One Parkview Ice House, as teams are returning to the ice here. Fresh 15 on the board as we're getting set to go. And for some reason, my arms are shaking.
Well, last 15 here, 2-goal deficit for Leo. They got that one right at the end of the period there. Let's see if they can carry some of that momentum into this final frame here.
Yep.
As they actually, I don't know if I told you this, but Carroll can clinch the Roy Chin Cup tonight. So they can clinch the regular season championship with a win tonight. So
Really?
Leo trying to prevent that from happening, because they will, with the win, be at 22 in regulation, and Leo would be at 14. So that would be 8 points back with 4 games to play, and then Carroll would hold the tiebreaker.
Huh.
So now if Leo gets a point, at least a point, then they would stay in it. Because then it would be 22 to 15, which is 7. They would still be in it for at least another week. So we'll see. We'll see. Some hardware on the line, I guess, for this evening's contest. Tonight's contest. Nowhere close to evening anymore. I assure you of that. It's now 10:13 Eastern.
Yeah, hopefully we can get through this third period here. I don't know what my dinner's doing, but it's not agreeing with me right
We're
now.
going to have to march down there to the kitchen and ask them what's going on in there.
Out to the point. Towards the net. Braun with a backhand. Tipped in front wide. Here's Ganablau. Up to Robinson. Cleared down the...
Yeah, just a little bit in the way. That's okay, though. It happens.
Oh, here's a chance for Leo. Somebody, Robinson with it. Ganau has it for Carroll. He's pushed off the play. Robinson's met there at the wall. Finfrock with it. This one's sent towards the corner. Okay. Here is Carroll. Sent up ice. Amick with it. Calhoun gets it out to Hendricks, who sends it into the glove of one of the Carroll players. As here comes Braun. Braun with it. Yep, that's the toe drag. Yep.
Yeah, sure. You say that every time he has the puck.
I'm sorry. It's like, yeah, there it is.
Yeah, well, when you got the numbers, you got to tell one way or another, I guess.
Schwartz gets it inside the zone. He gives chase. Far side corner. Hendricks applies pressure. It's sent back to the near side. Chopped at, held in at the blue line by Roth. And it is taken away. And now 3-on-2 here for Carroll.
Ooh.
Good defensive play there by Lips. Gets a hit on there on Cups. On Cup. And now Hendricks going the other way here. Hendricks with a shot wide of the net. As it's sent to the near side, here's Klein. Up for Ganau. Ganau, nice move there with a shot. Hit the post. No ice here on this one. Great move by Ganau, though, and almost got it to go.
Yeah, inches away, inches away.
Braun gets it inside the zone as it is over to the far side. It is Shearer. Out to the blue line. There's a wrist shot. Tipped in front, save made. Ganau with the tip. Phillips with it. Goes off the wall. Inside the zone. Baumert sends it around. It'll be played here by Meyer. He sends it to the near side, and the only one there is Ganau. He's with it. Goes to the corner. Down below the goal line. Centers in front to Shearer. Ganau picks it up. Phillips with it. Towards the net. Wide. Braun off to Shearer. Shearer has it here. Out to the point. Ganau with it. Centers in front. Braun has it in his feet. He gets it now. Ganau scores!
A good play by Baumert, though. He gets a piece of it, just not enough. Ganau has too much heat on this. And it's able to squeeze through. And good read of the play there. I think it's Braun that feeds him. Ganau ready for it, hammers it, sends it through, and Baumert looks a little bit potentially shaken up on this one as he is slow up.
So 4-1 is our score here, 11-21. Baumert, let's say he's dealing with a pair of injuries right now.
Looks like he's going to be all right, though. Shaking it off. And there we go. We'll get another look at this one here. Nice feed.
Through the 5-hole. Like I said, a couple surprises.
Ready to go, though. Hops up. Just a tank. Ready to take care of business here the rest of the way. But Carroll restores that 3-goal lead. They're really buzzing there leading up to that goal. Seemed like it was only a matter of time. And then Ganau able to capitalize and another point on the board as well for Braun. As that, I believe, is 3 for him on the night.
There's a shot in front, rebound pops out. So here comes Carroll again. Into the zone here, Lalonde shot. Save made there by Baumert. Face off near side. Calhoun and Lalonde. And Robinson the other way. Robinson centers it to Finfrock in front. Toe save made.
Wow.
By Van Antwerp.
Save.
Here is Robinson. Carroll with it here at center ice. They dump it inside the zone. Centers into the crease. There's a fan on the shot by Klein. There's a second opportunity. Still loose. In front, scores. Took him a couple seconds on that one, but they get it in the net.
Yeah, and I think that is Colson White. And, yeah, it looks like it is. That looks like a 5 to me. So Carroll now up to 5 goals, fittingly, with number 5 scoring it. And that one comes just a minute and 9 seconds later from the Ganao goal. So lead out to 4 with 10-12 still to play here.
So back into the Leo zone we go. Schwartz got leveled there. Is this going to be a penalty here? On Cup.
And we'll see what exactly the call is going to be.
10:01 to go here.
And I don't think he ever officially gave a call.
So I didn't see a hand signal. 2 minutes though.
Yeah.
And nobody else in the box, so only 2 minutes.
Yeah, so we'll find out.
Rough probably would be the go-to.
You would imagine.
Here's Reed. Yep.
Yeah, there you go.
Roughing. Here's Schwartz. Lisa for Hendricks. Nice little move there. Just create some separation in front. And the loose puck picked up here by Carroll. There's a shot that's just wide. It's loose behind the net. Picked up now by Chapman. Austin with it and poked free. Carroll clears it down the ice. Play by Canablo. Oh, and taken away. Here's Braun, short-handed with a shot just wide. I think it got redirected.
Might have. That one didn't miss by much. Nice play there by Ganao to get it over to him.
Robinson racing up the near side. Goes behind the net. Tries to feed in front. Scores! Finfrock, a power play goal.
Yep, Leo gets one back, and they'll cut it back down to 3. Robinson with the speed, and then carries it around, sends the pass out, and Finfrock just takes care of it and buries it as Van Antwerp unable to recover in time. And that's a power play goal as well, I think.
Yep.
Need to mark that down.
This one dumped inside the zone here. Rolls out to the blue line as someone kicked at it. There's Lips, it looks like. Off the wall, finds Robinson. Taken away by Carroll. Over to the far side. No, it's not. No, it is Ganao. He got it inside the zone. Didn't see the C there as it's kind of folding in on itself. Stretch pass tipped in by Robinson. Here comes Carroll. We're on with it. He's taking down on the play. There's a wrist shot, tipped in front, a bouncer, redirected by Baumert wide. Loose puck over, a bad bench. Nope, stays in the zone. There's Canabla with it. Looking up ice. It's Crawford, and picked off again. This time it goes to the near side. Amick fans on it. And now it's still in the zone here. There's a hit.
Elbow
on
coming.
Overbay. Yep, penalty coming up here for a rough.
So fifth power play coming out to the Chargers as they look to get back out to that 4-goal lead here with 7 minutes to play.
Yeah. All right, face off near side. It is out to the point. Down to Shearer. Shearer with it. Reverses down low to the corner. White with it. Yeah, held in at the blue line, far side. It's Krause with the shot. Oh, blocked there by Calhoun. Cleared down the ice. Here comes Carroll. Krause with the shot. That's tipped by Roth wide. Braun picks it up here. Braun shot. Save made there by Balmer. Out to the point. Over Bay, back to Braun. Or Pedersen, excuse me, to Braun. Now to Pedersen. Centers in front. In and out of the stick of Canal. In front. White can't get it. Wide open net.
Yeah, just out of his reach.
Here comes Carroll down the far side. It's Ganau. No rush, really. It's Krause over the line. Bet there by Roth. Now to the blue line. On a shot that's tipped wide. Here's Ganau. Now to Krause. Krause with a shot blocker save made. 2 seconds to go here. This one goes out to the point. Nobody there as they were waiting for the box. Stretch pass goes inside the zone as it will be an icing.
So penalty killed off there for Leo, but of course down to 4:49 to go now. They're more concerned about scoring the goals than preventing them. Because at this point, you got to be making up the ground.
There's a shot that's wide of the net. Now Blau towards the goal. Wow, takes a bounce. So, that one's covered, and face-off will be back to the near side. Here comes Carroll. Cross crease, feed, back door, just wide of Lalonde. Amick with it, far side. Here's Carroll with it. There's a feed, there's a shot. Save made, Bomber, rebound pops out, and another save made. This one glove down, pushed back inside the Leo end, delayed offsides. Hendricks, his pass is taken away. Dipped inside the zone. Chapman bumped there by Braun. Sent down low. Here's Fiedler. Oh, lost it to Robinson. Braun into the zone here. Hits the brakes. They'll tie it up. Sends down behind the goal. Fiedler with it. As it rolls over to Robinson. He's tied up along the far side. It's dumped inside the Carroll zone on goal. And Van Antwerp's just going to cover this one. So off the face-off, Hendricks tries the center. It's broken up. And now it's up to White. Austin plays it now. Austin leading a rush here for Leo. There's a shot by Hendricks just wide. Schwartz fed through the middle. It's Lips towards the net. It's blocked in front and cleared down the ice.
Back down the ice. Icing called here. Down to the last
2:05
almost ready for the 2-minute warning here.
Still plenty of time for Leo.
I mean, they're down by 3 goals. I don't know. I mean, they're not even pulling the goalie.
If you can rattle one off quick.
Yeah, but I don't think they're going to pull the goalie.
That's probably why right there.
You spoke too soon.
Here's a block shot. It's Shirk with a shot. Save made. Baumert.
Yeah, 153 down 3 goals. Even if they do get one, I don't think they'd be interested in pulling the goalie for whatever reason. Agree or disagree, I just don't think they would pull the goalie. So, I don't know. I think at this point, it's probably solidly in hand, to be completely honest. I mean, the shots numbers for this third period will be interesting to see. It seems like Carroll's had the puck down here like the entire time.
Here's Calhoun. Over the line. Drops it off to Ganau.
That's a late hit. That's a penalty.
They're
going to take them
both? Why is Ganau going?
Maybe shoved him or something after the fact, grabbed him. I don't know. Anything that's going to help to expedite the final 125 here, though, I am in support of. So.
Oh, hold. Okay, so yeah, I got a hold of him.
Well, they just grabbed him. It's hard to tell from our angle up here.
Yep. Well, there's a spin around shot. In and out of the glove of Baumert. Here's Lalonde. Here's Reith. Held in. Phillips has it, far side. And finally a minute to go. Like it took a little bit to get there. Phillips over to the far side. It's dumped in. Reith with it. Now turned over in front. Save made. Rebound. Blocked again. And Baumert has the rebound.
That's a good save. I don't know how he got that one, unless Braun just shot it right at him. Braun still very much hunting here. He's got 2 so far. Got a couple of assists, at least 1 assist as well. Looking to make it a 4-point night, maybe 5.
Schwartz with it. Looks up for Austin. It's inside the zone. He's bumped off the play. Whoops, lays a reverse hit there. 10 seconds to go. And that one's shot towards the goal. Van Antwerp the save. Keeps it alive. And that. Well done, Hendricks. Trying to catch Van Antwerp sleeping a little bit there. That would have counted. I think it would have got in before the horn.
Yeah, got to do what you got to do, I guess. But point remains. Congratulations to Carroll, a second straight Roy Chin Cup regular season champions. They are now up to 11-0. For Leo, 0-4 against Carroll this season. I think we all know what counts most is still a couple weeks away. And as far as it goes tonight, it's another case of just what if you didn't get just lapped in the first period of the game, similar to what happened a few weeks ago. But that's all I got for you tonight. A solid performance from Carroll. Really left no questions unanswered there, controlling the third period. So good stuff, and we'll see you here next week.